Car in the wall, turn one, and it is Robbie Gordon. And what a star-crossed season he has had.
He had trouble off of 2 on the last time by here. He slowed way down and was followed to the back.
Right.
That's a brand new race car they brought here this week.
Not anymore.
No.
Marks.
Oh, he's sideways before he ever gets to the corner.
When the tire comes apart, that's what you saw down on the apron.
Yeah. He was slow off of turn 2, Mike, coming around this time.
And let's see if this shows the start of it. There's the number 7.
Yeah, you see, there goes the carcass off the tire right there. You start these tires with such low air pressure, particularly left sides. Sometimes you can damage a tire if you get it too low too early.
It gave a little bit. The car got tossed out and then sucked back into the wall right after the end of the safety barrier.
What he's got to be careful of, Larry, is that he didn't do damage and cut a tire down here and back the thing in the fence. That's what he
just did. He just did.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Got a right front down.
And that'll bring out the caution for the second time today. Wow.
Kill. You'll see the thing just take off. There it goes. The right front blew out. Away she goes.
The worst place in the world, right in the middle of the corner.
It's only doing 170 miles an hour, right in the middle of the corner.
So David Reagan doesn't get much of a home track homecoming here in Atlanta.
I tell you what, that was a big break for some guys like Mark Martin in that 5 car, Kevin Harvick, our points leader.
Did you see that snap when the car hits the wall? You don't just, it doesn't.
For the restart, Casey Kane elects the outside, and we are good to go. Green flag at lap 39.
I got a feeling that Juan Pablo Montoya is going to be working on our current leader, or our former leader. Oh, 2 cars in the wall in turn 2.
That's Joey Logano, the 20 that's up there.
And Carl Edwards.
And the caution is out.
Now there's a lot of, looks like.
Watch this again and see who did what here.
Logano on the outside, Edwards in the middle.
Ooh, Carl got clipped by Brad Keselowski. Just run him up the hill, couldn't save it, and got into Joey Logano in the 20 car.
Another look. Watch that red number 12 on the bottom right there, getting it.
This car right here just clipped Carl Edwards in the 99, Brad Keselowski in the 12 down on the bottom there, and it shot him up the hill.
Just remember, Joey Logano came in here 8th in the points.
Awful close down there, Darrell. To know if there was actually contact or just what. Let's look at that first look and look at the 99 and 12 once again.
I wouldn't think there was contact if the car hadn't wiggled the way it did, moved and took off.
There are the 3 cars involved.
Pretty tight right here, pretty tight right here. Just a nudge. It's got a nudge.
And it doesn't take much.
Not when you've just been in the, coming out of the pits, low air, car hard to hold on to. Each other here for quite a while now. It looks like looks like Hamlin might have.
We got Mark Martin. He just spun here on the front straightaway. Caution is out.
Left rear tire on Mark Martin coming off turn 4.
Oh yeah, you can see it hanging out to the left side over there.
He was.
One coming here.
He was in 17th place. Now Dale Jr. will not be. It's the free pass. There's the 5.
What a great save.
He was running in the 17th position.
Larry, I think we're seeing something here that we've talked about, the stagger in these rear tires, the load it's putting on the left rear, axles, hubs. I think we're seeing something going on here. It's like a common denominator.
Yeah, this is about the second one we've seen Robbie Gordon right at the start of the race.
And even though Mark Martin spins that car down the inside, keeps it off the wall, so they'll be able to fix it and get going again.
Mike, I do believe what Lance McGrew and Dale Earnhardt Jr. will do. I think they'll maybe do the wave around right here since they just hit pit.
Both counts, Larry. We're under caution for Mark Martin.
We got Mo show. We got more excitement.
Now Ryan Newman also stopped. Krista. Oh, Joey Logano
just cut a right front down.
Now remember, that car was heavily damaged earlier in the crash with Carl Edwards
cautious out.
and Brad Keselowski.
But they're just stepped over it today. Some serious damage.
Yeah, it has destroyed that hood, the fender, the nose.
Digger.
Joey had the problem earlier when Carl Edwards.
And here comes everybody. Caution waves.
Yeah, there's no way the 13's got a right front tire coming apart.
Well, all those wave around cars, that's what they were banking on right there. A lot of them got back on the lead lap, Mike.
And there were about a dozen of them that got waved around.
Mark Martin, Bill Elliott, Bobby Labonte, Jeff Burton, bunch of guys.
Oh, somebody hit Elliott Sadler, and he got turned right in front of Max Pappas. Sadler in the white car. And you could just see him get turned.
So easy to spin the tires, miss a shift, and get run over from behind, and that's what happens. You get a chain reaction.
The free pass car is Mark Martin.
Probably front bumpers.
We're going to have a little bit of lap traffic up there in front of them. They're pretty scattered out, but they may catch those cars up there.
Boy, this is it right here. This is where Montoya really makes up huge amounts of time.
Montoya,
boy, he's struggling.
Searching his
Put that
first
pressure on him now. 3 to go.
first oval track win. He won it in Infineon 96 races ago on the road course.
And half a second.
And the 99 has turned over Brad Keselowski.
And we have a caution.
My goodness.
I don't know if I'm okay.
Keselowski was on track for a 6th place finish.
Boy,
and we're told there was contact between Edwards and Keselowski.
And have we seen that somewhat?
At lap 41.
A little crossover move here by Carl. Clean here, clean here. Just slight contact. Look at that thing go.
That looked so much like Edwards' turnover at Talladega off the bumper of Keselowski.
It really did, and I'm so wondering and hoping that when they put the spoiler back on these cars, they'll quit turning over like this.
Keselowski's put the window net down.
The roof flaps deployed, but it did not sit that car back down. I'm like you, Darrell. I'm going to be so glad to see that rear spoiler back on these cars.
I think that's it's got to be something to that.
That car took a hard hit in the left A pillar, the windshield post right in front of the driver.
You just see how that wing sticks out so far out the back of the car, behind the car. It almost looks, if it'll create downforce with the car going forward, it's got to create a pocket of air behind it when it gets around backwards.
Guys, you saw it right there. Those white gloves, they made a turn to the right.
Brad Keselowski has climbed out of his Penske Dodge. We're under caution with 6 laps to go. There's Brad. He's okay. Edwards and Keselowski get together again.
All the flaps came open. The cowl flaps came open below the windshield. The roof flaps came open.
I think that if you just, you know, we didn't know this, had no way of knowing this until these cars started getting airborne like that. That rear wing sticking out behind the car so far. I know they say they tested it and they can't really verify. It's critical. Don't spin the tires.
Green flag.
Menard did not get going. Look at Montoya. He's going to try to thread the needle up through the middle. 3 wide going into 1.
Busch through the middle and probably to the lead by the exit of turn 2.
Yeah,
Look at this. It looks like a Daytona restart.
That was the move right there, to get the 3 wide, get down in there and get the lead. Here comes Montoya.
Here comes Kane on the bottom.
No out of bounds here at Atlanta. You can go down below the yellow line.
That was,
McMurray and Boyer get together. Kurt Busch is in it.
Here we go. Another green-white checker.
Mark Martin in the fence.
If we got anybody left.
Caution before the white flag. And you're right, Darrell. If anybody's able to get going, We'll do it again.
Do that to me one more time. Once is never enough. And below the yellow line, that forces the one up. And when he forces the one up, I think he gets into Boyer. Jamie was trying to block, but he realized he was going way too fast.
Here comes Kenseth. Oh, yeah.
One just walked up the racetrack, gets into Boyer, and it was on from there. Little boy, Mark Martin came in there and hard lick on Martin Truex Jr.
Ambrose, nice job to miss that one. Greg Biffle, too.
48.
And Gilliland.
48. I don't know how he got through there. Watch that 48 car up on the outside here. This all happens right in front of him, and he wiggles his way through.
Well, McMurray was on 2 tires, and when Kenseth got to that left rear quarter panel, it just sent the back around on this car, walked him up the racetrack.
From our direct TV blimp.
Denny Hamlin got some damage in that 11.
Getting down below that yellow line, getting into 3. That's why we have a yellow line rule at Daytona and Talladega, and you can see how it just really shakes things up when you do that.
All that smoke, and where do you go?
Boy, how about Kevin Harvick and Scott Speed just getting through?
Look at the 48. He just winds his way around.
Want to ride with Martin Truex?
I don't want to. You do it.
Still down there, still there. Go down there, you see in front of him. Get all the way to the bottom, get all the way to the bottom. Go all the way to the bottom. Inside. Go.
He got hit by Mark Martin.
He's all the way at the bottom now.
Make it fire though.
And let's watch from Denny Hamlin.
Still outside, still there, clear the 31. Go low, go on the apron, keep digging, keep digging.
Wow.
Oh.
He almost.
Good job, good job. Come on. So we will have another one.
If the leader takes the white flag under green, the next flag ends the race.
Whoa.
Oh, big start for Kurt Busch.
Yeah, and the 9 car got in the back of the 42, and Kurt Busch is long gone.
Here comes Kenseth, way on the bottom past Menard.
There's Montoya fighting on the high side in that 42 car.
Everybody trying to get some. Lap and a half to go.
Yeah, that was a bad restart. That really messed Montoya up.
Truex got shuffled way back on that one. And Kurt Busch is running time trial laps.
More time, buddy.
He doesn't have Kenseth on his bumper. The next flag ends the race.
All right. We're in the money lap now.
Menard holding a top 5 against Allmendinger, Vickers, and Biffle.
And he's holding a top 5 with only 2 fresh tires right now.
Kenseth closing the gap. Kurt Busch off turn number 4. Kurt Busch is going to win it for Roger Penske. The Blue Deuce goes to victory lane again in Atlanta. Clean and green finish. Finally.
Good job, guys. Good job.
About running the high side, he's trying to run down low. Kind of forced down there right now. Casey Kane's not going to give up that top lane.
Here comes Juan Pablo Montoya.
Smoke.
Big smoke.
Oh, that's Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin.
There was something going wrong with that 11 car.
Yeah, there
apparently.
definitely was. And remember, we talked about Kyle Busch needing to pass 3 guys to get back in the lucky dog spot. He has.
Yeah, he got the lucky dog. But one thing I'm seeing here, Joe Gibbs Racing lost a cylinder with the 20 car. Now looks like he's lost the engine in this 11. So Kyle Busch can't be too confident at this point.
He was running 5th after leading a race high 73 laps right now.
Yeah, you see, just lets go. You know, you might think that they would be experimenting, maybe trying some things in the engine to get ready for the chase. Nothing to lose here, but try to just get a win.
Well, they said in the pre-race, he said it all day long, we are considering this as the start of the chase for us.
Well, they hope it doesn't start out like this.
Well, the only bad thing is they're not going to lock themselves in that chase position tonight with this happening. So they're going to have to go to Richmond and make sure that they don't have another miscue.
It's definitely going to take a hit in the points, and it's going to put the
Martin Truex car really dancing around on the bottom as Jimmy Johnson takes that 3rd spot away.
Oh, trouble. Contact. Looks like Biffle trying to hang on to it.
Keep spinning it.
Whoa.
Still coming at you.
No, and Sadler's
Nothing coming
into
at
the
you now,
wall.
except one just tore your nose off. Wrecked pretty good, guys. We got front end damage. He'll try to drive it to the
Newman
garage.
got through.
Newman got us.
Kyle Busch got through. Sadler did not.
No, Sadler took a hard lick right there. It was a bad break for these two cars, but it was a really good break for a pile of cars that took the wave around. We'll get to come in now and make a stop.
It was running pretty consistently. They were working on it. Here, let's go take a look.
3 wide going into that corner. I don't think Biffle ever knew the 39 was there.
Watch the 18, 31. Jeff Burton just gets through.
See, Kevin Harvick, our points leader.
He got a little bit of that. Harvick did.
Harvick gets through. Everybody checks up behind. This could have been a lot worse than it was. Circled Kyle Busch.
Yeah, Greg Biffle just didn't know the 39 was there at all. He came down the racetrack.
Burton does a nice job, and that's where Sadler gets tagged.
Man, that's a pretty hard lick to hit on there in that safer barrier.
View from behind. Tough break for Greg Biffle because he had been doing so well lately on board with the 88.
You can see how all this takes place. He's down on the bottom side.
Stay low. Come on low. Come on low. Come
Gas
on
it
low.
up and gets
All
through
clear.
there.
Good job. All clear.
And right along here with Kevin Harvick now. See just how close he came to get and be a part of this. Wow.
I'm not sure he did get in contact, but it was close.
Yeah. Another hard lick, as you said, for Elliott Sadler, unfortunately.
Finds himself after this.
Yeah, and this could have been a lot. We'll watch the 33 car of Clint Boyer. He's not too far behind this. He's gotten slowed down. You can see him coming into the picture right now. He really did a good job of getting slowed down, making sure nobody was going to run over him from behind.
Let's watch from Clint's onboard.
3 wide. Rick in front of you. Come low. Come down. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Hold your line. Go up. Go up. Go up. Stay up. Stay up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stay in the gas. Come on. Come on. Good job.
Rear quarter panel, and the car is very, very loose. Pit stop's coming up in just a few laps. Alan?
Maybe sooner than that, Doc. The 6 car in trouble off turn number 2, and the caution flag is out for the 4th time in this race. Look out.
That was close. We just got done talking about how good David Reagan's doing, and he's been doing good all year long, and now he goes around. Have to see what happened here.
And those cars, all the race cars look like they're really, a lot of them look like they're really loose. You see the right, left front tire.
Video proof upcoming.
Yeah, it just looks like he's in a little 4-wheel drift there as he comes off the corner. May have had a tire going down, but did a good job of not hitting anything. So hopefully he can get in and get some 4 good, fresh Goodyear Eagles and get back out and get back to work. Had a good run going.
Was in 13th position at the time of the spin, and so the yellow flag out for the 4th time in this race at lap 200 with 125 to go. So when the pit road is open and the field gathered up behind
to see if he might put a slide job on Casey Kane.
Well, we've got caution on the racetrack.
Reckon 2. 12 just hit the wall in 2 and drove it across the racetrack. Just watch for debris.
Word you heard there. Brad Keselowski got into the wall just hard enough.
Just really smart, Steve Addington and Kurt Busch.
Yeah.
This was close. See how sideways.
Wow.
Good job not to hit anything.
And a good job for everybody else to avoid him.
It's going to change everything, though.
No, a lot better for Tony Stewart that time.
Maybe one of those tricks worked.
Yeah, he's going to have the lead coming out of turn 2 right here.
Look at Kyle going high on the 48, 3 wide. Look out, this could get dicey. Now Kurt's trying to go underneath.
Man.
Whoa!
Stewart blasted to the lead.
And Tony, and contact. Casey Kane and the 2, and somehow they managed to hold on.
Oh, man, what a job Kurt Busch did there.
Wow. A lot of damage there on the 9 car, though.
Could have been Casey Kane's race right there. They got tire rubbing. Now he's trying to work his way down. He can't do it. Everybody gets a little extra aggressive.
Well, Casey Kane got sideways off of turn 2 here. Probably lost a little momentum right there. Looks like Ryan Newman's right behind him. Yeah, got a little bit of a push there, and that sent Casey. He needed a little more racetrack. But the 2 car stopped him from spinning down to the inside.
And I'm amazed the 2 didn't cut a tire.
And he kept the position. Look, he gets back up on the track into throttle.
Yeah, look at the way he brings it up and maintains control. On board with Boyer.
Clear high. Clear high.
See all this happening right in front of Clint Boyer. He's thinking, oh my gosh, I've been safe here all night.
He was really pulling for Kurt Busch in that one.
Well, that's the second time he's made it through.
All right, here we are coming off of turn 2. You can see 48 really kind of sucked the 9 around a little bit. He's okay right there. He's going to get a little push from the 39, and that sends him down into the 2. And only just great ability right there kept that from being about a 20-car wreck.
All clear.
And Kurt is still shown in 5th position even after all that.
Yeah, he's got some damage, though. He got some pretty good contact on that right front fender. Be lucky if he doesn't have a tire rub.
Will anybody come here, though, Andy, even though they've run a few laps?
Well, if you're leaders, I wouldn't come. I mean, you have to give it.
Another guy that's got a
flag this time.
big night. Carl Edwards coming home in 2nd if he stays right there. And Jimmy Johnson looks like the Jimmy Johnson of old, guys.
Yeah, and he's been running some of the fastest. If they've been the fastest car the last 5 or 6 laps. So they have really got their program going in the right direction at the right time.
For Tony Stewart, his last win was Kansas back in October of 2009. It's been 31 starts since he has tasted the champagne in victory lane. But here he comes.
Ring the bell, baby. Woo! Nice job, B. Good job, guys.
His 38th win with Carl Edwards 2nd. Jimmy Johnson comes home in 3rd. And in 4th.
How they might perform here today.
I tell you, Jeff Gordon is really on the move.
Trouble. That's Bobby Labonte.
Through the grass.
And the caution is out.
We'll get ready on it for release.
See, Bobby really do a smart thing there. Once he knew that he had it kind of under control, he let the car back all the way up to the pavement because we had to Bobby Labonte, who was running 22nd.
Whoa, just jumped out from under him, looks like.
Yeah, and that just, this racetrack starts to flatten out. You give him that banking, you think you've got it under control, maybe a little too much wheel in it. You have to stay off the wall, and it just takes a split second here.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is one of the best drivers ever driven this track, and he spun out.
6 wins here. Yeah, does a fantastic job.
Wow.
Well, that's not what you want to see when you're trying to...
Good job, man. All clear. Keep coming. Caution is out. Real good job.
When you're trying to fight for a chase spot like Junior is. From 1st, now all the way back to 4th. Could have been a whole lot worse, too. Check this out. Woohoo!
All right. Yeah, that's one thing we have here is just a consistent overcast, and that right there will keep the track temp consistent. Oh, there's Bobby Labonte.
Just hold it here. Hold it. Hold it. We spun off the 2 here.
Yeah, that was not as lucky this time as he was that first one.
It's killed. That's for the day.
3rd caution, 2 of them have involved this 47 car today. A spin off turn 1, off turn Gordon, so he's going to be the one who's going to be getting that back. Watch what happened to Bobby Labonte. Again, a late exit, just like off of turn 4. This car just snapping around, a hard hit to the inside wall, but there is that safer barrier there, thankfully. So the 6-time Atlanta winner is not going to. And the caution, there you see the right side all scraped up on that machine.
Yeah, he's got tires. Yeah, he's got tires back on it now, but you can see right there he blew a tire going in the corner. A lot of debris coming off of that tire.
And so that's the reason for yellow flag number 4 on the day here in Atlanta.
You see right here, one target.
Yeah. You can see Kenseth also. Wow. Gordon was right on Kenseth's bumper, so he was having, or either taking it really easy, trying not to spin the tires.
18 took off early. That's a black flag, I think. Outside. I'll say he's checking up. Checking up. Outside. 43 units in there, right rear. Saying it. Inside, inside, inside. Inside.
Some fast hands on Hart. And here comes Edwards.
Yeah, and Johnson will be at a disadvantage getting down into the corner here. This has been Matt Kenseth's best corner. Trouble, Clint Boyer. Into the wall, caution is out. That sure looks like he might have run over something, cut a right front tire. Let's see if he just got loose. NASCAR saying Matt Kenseth still the race leader at the time of the caution. And Clint Boyer.
Just not quite clear on Montoya.
That's what you were talking about there. We were talking about Jimmy Johnson maybe trying that for the lead up there. Boyer thought he had enough room to slide up there and just misjudged the speed that Montoya had.
He's getting too late in the race to give that spot away, for at least for Montoya. He's still trying to race for it. Like he may have gotten a little damage too.
Now this was about 10 laps earlier.
They've been racing hard for a while then.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Clint had slid up in front off of turn 2 in front of Montoya. Maybe took exception to that it was a little closer than it needed to be. End result, 30.
Allen, he knew when he was going into turn 3, he shouted, "It's blowing up, it's blowing up, it's blowing up." And sure enough, he takes it to a coast on pit road.
Regan Smith. And the caution flag is out.
Did you hit anything?
Oh, yeah.
Affirmative.
That's too bad. If he could have gotten a win, but it didn't work out. Let's see what happened to Smith.
Yeah, it's like Mark Martin called him.
Mark was just trying to slide in behind Regan Smith and misjudged just enough to send Regan Smith spinning. There was kind of awful lot going on there.
All right, trying to get a caution here.
And at that spot, there's no safer barrier on the wall there. But driven back to the garage for Regan Smith and a disappointing finish.
Gordon gets the big run.
By 3, right flag.
Last lap. Gordon gaining some ground. Can he hang on? Well, Jimmy Johnson sideways as he went to the gas hard. Look at him. Sliding off the corner. Half a lap to go. There is lap traffic ahead. We've had fantastic finishes in Atlanta. Will this be another side-by-side run to the checkers? It's going to be a sideways run to the checkers. Johnson tries to get there, can't get it done. Career win number 85. Jeff Gordon third on NASCAR's all-time win list.
Wow. That's some driving right there. Well, it's not going to go green to the end.
Oh, yeah. Just that little slip. So just the third caution of this race is out. Hamlin and Truex, Harvick and Kyle Busch.
Harvick got a great start. Looking inside, he's going to get it.
Yeah, he had to restart on the outside the last time, and that didn't work to his advantage at all. You can see Truex struggling up top.
And then look at Hamlin get the big run off the corner.
And here comes Keselowski. Oh, trouble. Jimmy Johnson turned into the wall. He's collected Ryan Newman. Sam Hornish also involved.
Get Hornish. 22.
They lost 3 positions on their pit stop. Next week as well, one of the drivers fighting for that second wild card spot. Oh, Sam got squeezed.
Yeah, that's just the wild restart we were anticipating the time before. Exactly what we see this time.
Yeah, I think Jimmy thought that Sam had a lane to come up. He didn't, because he had that 39 Ryan Newman right up there beside him. Looked like the first contact was actually Newman hitting the wall.
Boy, look at the sparks flying in that shot. The little bits of metal hitting the racetrack coming off those race cars. So 5th caution of the race is out, and Decision said it was the coolest and proudest moment of his life, or one of. And it's felt such a special thing to him to see this team progress forward by trouble. Front straightaway, Jamie McMurray.
Way down, you're clear, caution south.
Well, he hit it hard.
That's all the makings of the right front. And this changes everything.
Oh, it does. See, it's happened just in front of Mark Truex.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. He hit it hard.
All the way down on the bottom, man. All the way down, you're clear, caution south.
You could hear the exasperation there in the spotter's voice. It's to decide it. Pace car is off. Who wins it? Truex struggles. Gordon bidding on Hamlin for the race lead. That's Dale Earnhardt Jr. looking for 4th place. On the inside, the white and blue car. Hamlin coming to the white flag. Can Gordon or Keselowski do anything with him? One more lap to go. Gordon desperately needs this win. Trying to get to Hamlin. Half a lap left.
Got a good run off, too.
Oh, he's got a great finishes at Atlanta off turn 4. Can he hook it up? No. Denny Hamlin takes the checkered flag and wins at Atlanta.
Got yourself a win in Atlanta, buddy. Awesome job. Pit crew, you got us. That win.
He had trouble. And there's contact back in the pack. Smoke. Casey Kane. Damage on the 5 car.
Yeah, probably get down at the bottom. NASCAR screaming.
Now, might have gotten the radiator on that 5.
Yeah, it's got big problems. See, everybody was kind of stacking up behind. Yeah, that right there instantly, as soon as he hit the back of that 48.
Wow, Jeff Burton and Mark Martin, 31 and 14, picking up some damage there, too.
I think some even further back than that. Kenseth gets in the back of Jeff, and everybody has to check up.
That's 300 cars making contact, right? Jimmy Johnson into the back of Dale Jr. and Casey Kane into the back of Jimmy Johnson because the 4th Hendrick car on the outside of the front row didn't get going.
It's just so hard. We talked about this last night, again tonight, that there's just no grip on that front straightaway. And the worst position is the driver that's in that 2nd spot, trying to anticipate.
Paul Menard leaving pit road after bringing out the caution for a 4th time in tonight's race here at Atlanta. That used to be attached to that
organizations with their race cars.
Trouble, turns 3 and 4. Denny Hamlin.
Hold the brake. Let it roll, let it roll.
And the only one involved.
Oh, what a struggle this has been this whole year for Denny Hamlin. Earlier in the race.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
No doubt about what that was. Yeah.
I did a little payback.
Isn't that interesting?
I have to think that goes back to that earlier contact they had, and Menard's car got really torn up in that.
And he does a nice job of staying in the throttle and keeping it out of the wall right there to create any further damage.
That was the one from earlier.
I don't know if maybe thought Denny ran him up there.
Well, there was contact there, and I think Menard thought he had the outside, and Denny Hamlin was down the inside. It looked like Denny just slid up there.
Caution flag has just been put out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jimmy Johnson spun in turn number 4 just after Carl Edwards made a green flag pit stop.
Yeah, you see, here's Jimmy Johnson is approaching Jeff Burton. Burton's trying to get to pit road. Jimmy can't get slowed down to miss him.
Jeff Burton's overcome a lot. He was a part of that deal that happened early on the restart. It worked his way back into the top 10.
Yeah, he tried to get slowed up.
Hang on to that thing, baby. Hang on. Caution's out.
These cars are a lot harder to see, the driver, unless you put your hand.
Big Kurt Busch go. Wasn't he the one that said it couldn't end soon enough for him?
Oh, trouble. Brian Vickers around. Safe. That's a long slide for Vickers from 12th place through the grass.
No,
but he didn't hit anything.
Hit him.
That doesn't happen often. Just lost it. I figured maybe he got some help, but he didn't.
Yeah, I think the help was that one car going by on his outside. It takes that, we talk about how important that right rear is for air for these cars. Somebody gets on the outside of you, it almost will suck your car right around, and there's nothing you can really do.
And Brown does a good job. He keeps driving it through the grass. Finally gets some traction on the pavement. Gets it turned around.
But kind of lost out of it in the middle.
Trouble behind them. Jeff Burton and Austin Dillon.
Hang on to it, buddy. Hang on to it.
Richard Childress Racing teammates bring the caution flag out again.
Right rear go down, getting into 3.
That'll explain that.
Yeah. This is here, Jeff Burton. I think he had a right rear tire going down. And see, Austin Dillon was kind of committed to the outside. Just didn't have enough room.
And Burton had done such a great job to drive this car back into the top 10 before he was getting ready to make that green flag pit stop.
Jeff got all that right side damage, the earlier right side damage in a lap 30 restart jam.
And he also got tagged by Jimmy Johnson when he was trying to get to pit road, which brought out the caution after that long green run. Tough night for Jeff.
Yep. So a little rash of yellow fever here with 3 quick cautions all.
Still 15. You won't get yet. Hit your mark.
Kyle says, historically, I've struggled at this track. I've been fast for 5 to 8 laps, and then I've had trouble. That's what we need to do to get better. Well, tonight, they struggled for maybe 200 laps.
Quite a few.
But they pulled it together when it counted most. He'll lock into place in the chase with a win in Atlanta. Kyle Busch takes the checkered flag tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Caution out for the second time tonight here in Atlanta. Jeff Gordon running second into the wall in turn number 3. And some pretty good damage to the right side of this 24 car.
See right here as he goes down into turn 3, just will not turn. Has the makings and looks of a tire going down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blue left front tire, guys.
Left.
10-4. Come on down. You're good down. Come right down pit road.
Left front. So here's the reason for the yellow.
Yeah, just up in the middle of the racetrack, like it got loose. Did the right thing there. Kind of turned it left, locked it down out of harm's way.
No harm except to the cone.
Yeah, the cone.
Turn 2, Stewart 14, Kyle Busch 18.
Yeah, you can see Kyle Busch as he tried to exit the corner there, just slipped up. I think he knew that the 14 was there, but he just couldn't hold his car down.
Caution's out, guys. Caution's out. Coming straight to you.
Car just blew up.
The engine, the last time he was down pit road was lap 118, so this is a stretch. Even with the caution laps, he's got the engine fired, 4 fresh tires, and a wedge adjustment. The car was looser, AB.
And the damaged car of Tony Stewart now more damaged. Into the wall, in turn number 2, car garage. A look ahead from Kyle Larson.
2. Stay out, then stay out. People are blowing tires.
Yeah, that was a long run, and we saw Kurt Busch have a problem with his, and then this car being damaged was probably abusive on the tires as well. So tough break for Tony.
I was watching Kurt Busch as he entered turn 1. I couldn't tell what happened. I just saw the car go towards the wall, but could see, as it turned out, it was the right rear tire that went down on his.
Now, it's interesting, Eddie, you said long run. That particular run was only 38 laps, but for some of these guys who didn't pit before, had a caution between around 25 and 20 to go. Brad Keselowski hits the wall. There's the caution.
Looks like he may have blown a left front tire. You can see the left front fender buckled up and the right side came up. You can tell exactly.
The 22 is on pit road, I believe, before. Oh, yeah. Big messes.
Yeah, it looked like maybe some of these cars were thinking about getting on pit road and not able to get slowed down, and maybe Hamlin was one of them.
Yeah, and that created the issue behind there.
Yeah, he had a car in the way. And then you can see where, the 2 car got that damage on the left front, and then all the right side damage. Too bad, too, for Brad. He's coming to 2 to go.
Little bob there coming up off the corner.
You can see Harvick closed the gap just a little bit more once again.
Yeah, that was
Got one on the wall up here.
Oh, Martin Truex Jr. caution flag is out.
Yellow's out.
And that changes everything. Hit the big reset button on it all. We're not done yet. Kyle Busch involved in this one, and that's rather interesting appearing.
Looks like he dumped Martin Truex. Well, they may have had some contact earlier and later. I don't know what that's all about. It certainly changed the outcome of this race for Casey Kane, though.
Yes, it did.
Andy, they have to come to pit road.
I don't see any other way they can't. They have to. I mean, it's just tire's worth so much. I think whoever wins this race will make a pit stop right here.
Well, certainly bizarre circumstances with Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. there. And I agree with your statement, altering the outcome of this race and putting out the caution flag.
Casey Kane's going to get a great spot
contact.
right
Harvick turned into the wall. Caution is out. NASCAR's called the caution. Got one on the wall. It is Harvick.
Hold it up there. Hold it up there.
Here, after 27 doesn't get going.
Yeah, Harvick was forced up there.
Yeah.
I think Harvick got in the back of Menard as he was trying to get his going, but I don't know if he was a little ticked off about that.
Coming, can change lanes. Now go to the middle if you want. Go to the middle if you want. The middle's gonna open up here. Come on low, Keep coming, go low. Come on, keep coming. Clear. Side only.
2 outside, 3 outside, 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 inside, inside. Caution.
Well, we didn't think that was going to be the last restart.
And this next one might not be either.
Go high now. 22 trying to get outside, outside. 4 wide. Straight, keep it straight, yellow's out.
Be curious to hear what Paul Menard was hearing on his radio there, because he had Kurt Busch trying to make a run to his inside as he moved up. Or was it after?
See Harvick.
Yeah, it was after. Okay.
Well, it's obvious though that what caused the whole thing is Menard not getting a good start.
Yeah.
And when we say not a good, it was probably the worst one we've seen all night from the outside.
And Harvick had laid back a little and got a nice little run and bumped Menard there just a little bit.
Flight checker attempt number 2.
Matt Kenseth being able to make that 20 car about 20 feet wide. He's a man on a mission. So Kenseth over there on that quarter panel pulling him back.
This could get dicey. Coming around to the white flag. Kenseth wiggles. Can Kane clear him? He does. Last lap at Atlanta. Checkered flag in the air, the timeliest of wins for Casey Kane, who punches his ticket into the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup.
Austin Dillon cuts. And that's what happened to Hornish's car.
Sam says, man,
wrong place, wrong time.
Had to take a wave around, got back on the lead lap, and then that happened.
Yeah, he would have been the free pass, talking about Sam.
And there goes Austin Dillon around. This time will put us under caution for the second time today, and this one will be charged to the number 3.
Very reminiscent of what happened here.
Oh, around goes Hamlin. And right in front of Boyer, and into the wall hard goes McMurray and Jeff Gordon.
Not again. Jeff's car is destroyed. Well, look at Harvick. He's struggling right there, and then here comes Hamlin. He just spins out. No, watch this. Here comes Jeff Gordon coming. Bam. He almost had it missed. Almost had it made.
Jamie McMurray got him, and then he hits the inside wall as well.
Those are hard licks, man.
Everybody scatters.
I
now,
think
Truex didn't cause it, but might that have taken the air off of Hamlin's spoiler?
Well, you know, the spoilers are 2 inches shorter this year than they were last year, but boy, Jeff hit that inside wall, and that's concrete where he hit it, right past the safer barrier. Jeff did hit that inside wall where the safer barrier actually.
No, it's in front of him.
He had nothing to do with it.
Joe Nemechek and Biff will get together. 16 and the 34, and then everyone else piles in.
Just a big chain reaction.
Yep.
So that absolves Clint Boyer of any blame. We're
down a cylinder, just trying to get to the end.
He was just a victim.
Yep. A
cloud of smoke, and here they come.
Yeah, we didn't have a wreck this big in the Daytona 500 last week.
This round of green flag pit stops.
Wow.
155 laps complete. all under the green flag.
I think you're my security blanket.
Trouble turn one. A car goes up in smoke. And with 3 laps to go. Well, that changes everything.
Now what are you going to do, crew chief?
Ooh.
4 tires.
It was Ryan Newman who had a great day. Time. Green flag. Johnson jumps out.
There goes Kyle. Kyle looking. He's looking. Where's he going to go? Because I'll tell you, at 18 car, Kyle Busch is a whiz on restarts.
Johnson holds the bottom. Leaves the top side open. Comes up to cover the spot.
Who didn't get a good restart is that Kevin Harvick. He spun the tires when he went to 3rd gear.
Crash back straightaway. This will be the race.
The race is over.
Here they come. Around to the line, looking for the flag. 4 cars involved in the back. Johnson takes the white flag. Dale Jr., Kyle Busch. Caution is out. It's over in Atlanta.
Wow.
See what happens.
Deep in the field on the back straightaway. Cars go spinning, including David Reagan, who ended up against the outside wall. That's Almirola smoking. On the left is Reagan. There's at least 4 cars involved.
Wow.
Another look in progress. There's Almirola, Reagan, Ryan Blaney, and the 4th car involved was Landon Castle. Chase Elliott, big run off turn 2, even with Keselowski, moves ahead for 2nd place. Trouble back straightaway. Corey LaJoie against the wall.
Flat right front tire, I believe.
We stay green.
Tell you, Chase, I think
prior to that state or that caution.
I think he's had to adjust. Maybe I think there's a little bit of damage to his car. He got in the wall, maybe knocked the toe out a little bit. Got to kind of figure out what it's going to do and then get back at it.
Car to wall, turn 1.
There, keep it up there. Keep it up there. Keep it up there. Keep it up there.
I think that's what was going on.
Yeah, that damage.
Keep it up there, man. After the 22, we get down. Yellows out. Yellows out. Yellows out. Yellows out. Yellows.
That's from getting in the wall there, you know, in that earlier contact.
Looks like the left front tire. Yeah, that fender
was 11th.
Had a great day going. See the sparks.
Yeah, on the left front splitter right there, just goes straight. Not a huge impact. They might be able to make some repairs.
Up to tighten up lug nuts. Keselowski and Paul Wolfe had a brief exchange. It's okay. We'll get there. They are there. 19 races since Keselowski's last victory. That was at Kentucky. He's got 7/10 on Kyle Larson. But for Roger Penske and Ford, Brad Keselowski wins the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 5-6
before this stage ends because Boyer's car is on the move. They did make an air pressure change, significant change in that right rear because the track definitely changing.
Jimmy Johnson spins off turn 2. Caution.
No caution yet. Yeah, caution's out.
Clint Boyer making a run for 2nd place on Brad Keselowski.
Nothing coming.
Kevin Harvick puts on a clinic and wins the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500.
Good job, Honor.
Hallelujah. What a relief. Awesome job. Awesome job, guys. What a race car.
There was some maybe rain over in turn 2, and they were putting the caution out right when that happened.
Well, all the way in the middle of the corner, you could see that 18 of Kyle Busch completely sideways, backs into the wall with the right rear.
Now there is the damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Larry, let's just say maybe the rear end housing is not bent. Does that look repairable or not?
Mike, that looks like a lot of damage. I believe they're going to find a little bit of tail clip damage there. I would be really surprised if I didn't see them start to unload that backup car.
Yeah, I mean, Larry, if you didn't have a good backup, like if this was your only car, your best car, you said we got to fix it, but they got a car just like it in the trailer.
Bring it to the garage so we can check it out. I don't know.
Oh, Ryan Preece piled into the 52. BJ McLeod turned it around on pit road. We are still green.
Yeah, but I don't see how Ryan Preece is even going to make it back around.
Well, McLeod and Cody Ware were involved in that pit road incident last week at Daytona.
Yep.
And Preece makes the cut.
Yikes.
I think he had his eyes on the 12 of Blaney trying to clear him and just did not realize that BJ McLeod was turning into his pit stall right there.
One lane. Outside, clear to the grass. Oh.
McLeod about stopped.
You don't get a better view than that.
3 car lengths is the difference.
Which way will he go? Which way will he go? Is he
that time, that lap, Keselowski was faster. He goes back to the top in turn 2.
I love what Brad Keselowski did right there. He went to the bottom the lap before, went to the top this time. Truex really didn't know which lane to pit down in 1 and 2.
And that was the problem. He didn't know if he's going to go high or go low, and it took his line away.
There have been 4 last lap passes in Atlanta. Turn 4. For the final time, Brad Keselowski is going to win the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500.
Nice job, guys.